know, you have to be wise when we do things. Varicose veins, people who have varicose veins, especially bad varicose veins, they can give you swollen leg at the end of the day. It's highly recommended to use, of course, females can, males maybe cannot until they are done with their ihram, is to use elastic stocking. And if your varicose veins are below knee, there is elastic stocking. These are pressure graded stocking that applies certain pressure in your leg, and it compresses the varicose veins, so it will help you minimize the risk of leg swelling and pain at the end of the day. Okay? Inshallah, will also allow you to ask. I left the last topic for the end because it's about related to women, and I don't see any woman here in the crowd. Yeah. But inshallah, if you have if you have your wife, sister, mom, anybody going with you, then at least you know about these things. Because I was asked about menstruation, how to delay that, because you know, if menstruation happens, then they lose their Hajj, and if you are making this very long trip, thousands of miles, paying all that money, then people found a trick around that. And to do that, people can, these ladies, especially young ladies who are still having menstruation, they can be on estrogen, progesterone combination treatment. And I remember when I was in Kuwait, there was Nordit and Orthocycle. These are the common ones used. The problem with these tablets, these are 28 tablets. The last 7 days are inert tablets, meaning they do not have hormone. So if they take them like contraceptive pills, but when they reach the last 7 tablets, they will have their menstruation. So they haven't done them any good. So they have to skip the last 7 tablets and start a new pack. And it's enough just to maintain the few days of Hajj. People asked me last time about side effects. This is really a very temporary thing, so unlikely to have side effects. Usually these are young ladies. But people, if the lady has history of breast cancer, if she have history of deep vein thrombosis, which is blood clots in the leg, or they have to make sure they are not pregnant, then these are contraindication to take these pills. Side effects, they can give them headache, fluid retention, blood clots in the leg. But as I said, taking them for a short time, usually unlikely, very unlikely for such young ladies to have side effects from taking them. But they are recommended, and they can help them in delaying their menstrual period, so they will not lose the chance of finishing their Hajj. So patients who are ladies who are pregnant, and my wife was pregnant, in fact, when we did the 2006, there are few important advice. 1, drink lots of fluid. 2, avoid immobility, meaning you have to be moving a lot, because pregnant ladies are at a higher chance of having blood clots in the leg, deep vein thrombosis. So they need to move a lot. And 3, if the lady is pregnant, there is no contraindication to go to Hajj, but please make sure you take your full record of your case. So if, God forbid, anything happens, then the physician will know at what stage you are, if you are on any medication, blah, 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 status of the fetus. Of course, especially if you are the first trimester, then to avoid certain medication given to. So please keep your record with you in case anything happens. And if anything unusual happens during pregnancy, you need to seek medical advice. Probably visit one of the clinics, or they have really excellent teams there, and hospitals and clinics where you can go and find any help. Again, in conclusion, we say good health ensures a good Hajj. So you have to make sure to follow these instructions. Inshallah, next lecture, either me or Dr. Muhammad Ismail will talk about what medication to take, what things to take with you, and so you will be ready in case of any medical problem. Jazakumullah khair. Any questions before Abu Abdullah takes over? Of course, inshallah we will give you example of medication to take with.
كل ما بوصل لهنيك اول طواف بعمله برجع بتحضر رجلي 3 ايام ما بقدر احركهم. هذا يعني الايبوبروفين باخذه قبل يسهل العمليه.
It might help, but if you get this, which means you are not fit. So before you go to Hajj, try to do some walking, sort of exercise to prepare yourself. Exactly, like a warm-up. Otherwise, like people who play soccer after years, they get muscle spasm, تشنج. So you can avoid the next game, you will be much better. The game after will be much better. So before Hajj, if you can do some walking around your house, like the last 2 weeks before you go, in fact, that will help you a lot.
Last Hajj, I did the first tawaf.
Oh, yeah.
3 days I couldn't even walk.
Right. Which means you are not fit. Yeah. Other questions?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين سبحانك يا من لبس العز وتكرم به سبحانك يا من تفرد بالمجد وتكرم به سبحانك يا من لا ينبغي التسبيح إلا له سبحانه وتعالى شهد الله أنه لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولو العلم قائما بالقسط لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم ونحن على ما قال ربنا من الشاهدين فإن تولوا فقل حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم ونصلي ونسلم ونبارك على نبي الرحمة وعلى أصحابه وآله أجمعين وأصحابه الطيبين المجاهدين الذين قال لهم الناس إن الناس قد جمعوا لكم فاخشوهم فزادهم إيمانا وقالوا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. Dear brother in Islam, last حلقة we was talking about the story of the Hajj. يعني ما زلنا في سلسلة قصص الحج. وقلنا إن حديث الإمام البخاري أول من اتخذ المنطق أول من اتخذ من النساء المنطق أم إسماعيل هاجر عليه رضي الله عنها وأرضاها عليه السلام وعلى نبينا الصلاة والسلام اتخذت المنطق لتعفي آثارها على سارة. This is the hadith in the Bukhari. السيدة هاجر mother of إسماعيل she take المنطق. المنطق ده معروف في الإسلام عندنا عند العرب even the يعني Arabic people يقول ذات النطاقين the famous one. من ذات النطاقين؟ السيدة أسماء بنت أبي بكر الصديق. السيدة أسماء دوتر أبي بكر الصديق يقول ذات النطاقين. This is the famous nickname جزاك الله خير. ذات النطاقين لأن نطاق المرأة إنها تتمنطق بقطعة من القماش piece of material and the title here hard ويكون طويل ساحف على الأرض and he is longer until the under the feet. You know the woman when you walk the clothes you walking behind. من حديث رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم سيدة عائشة تقول كنا نمر على المزابل فتأتي الهدوم بتاعتنا ملابس يعني تنجس تتبل يعني. So عائشة رضي الله عنها wife of Rasulullah she said يا رسول الله we walking around the trash place and they have water and they have stuff it's not clean نجس فيقول أتمرون يعني بعد كده على جاف anything dry after that قالت نعم صحراء نمر على الديزرت dry after that قال هذا يجفف هذا أو هذا يطهر هذا. So this one that mean I take the benefit from this story النطاق when يعني يجرجر ورا المرأة. So you get that's why أم إسماعيل هاجر رضي الله عنها وأرضاها كانت تتمنطق تحط النطاق when you be hard with the woman for the woman working hard in the house. Dear brother in Islam, the woman back then long time ago it's not like our woman right now microwave oven remote control no you carry by hand. السيدة أسماء the one we're talking about ذات النطاقين السيدة أسماء it was going many miles to feed the horse of her husband Zubair ibn al-Awwam and she working by herself تطحن الحصى اللي هو نوى البلح, seeds of the date. To do that by her hand, and you carry in her shoulder. This is a real woman. And the story behind ذات النطاقين, why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam call her this name, nickname, Asma bint Abi Bakr radiallahu anhu arda, ذات النطاقين. She always going, the time Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam immigrated from Mecca to Medina, all the kafir people was looking for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's supposed to go this way, he go the opposite. So the people going this way, and he's the only one, subhanallah, al-Muslim كيس فطن. So he go the opposite way.